You will never accomplish anything as a man if you are shy and lack confidence. Here's the reason why you will never accomplish anything as a man if you are shy and lack confidence. Now, the reason why I say because you lack confidence is because shy, the reason why you say you're shy is because you lack confidence, right? But let's talk about why you even lack confidence to begin with, or why you're shy to begin with, right? I was also guilty of this, so I'm gonna speak from my personal experience and my opinion. I was definitely shy because I wasn't in the best shape possible, right? When I think about it back then, a few years back, when I was like super shy and couldn't even talk to a girl I found attractive, couldn't do class presentations or hold a conversation with somebody. The reason why I was, shy was I just was not in the best shape possible because ever since I got in the best shape possible, I noticed that it's been so easy for me to hold conversations with just random strangers. I can talk in front of people. Even this right now, I can talk in front of the camera, no issues, and hold eye contact. I can talk to any girl that I find attractive and make the approach. It's just so many things that I can actually do now compared to before when I was not in the best shape possible. I couldn't do any of those things, right? Or if I tried, I would struggle a lot, right? Like if I tried talking to a girl, it wouldn't come off genuine, not genuine, but like it wouldn't come off charismatic or confident. But ever since I got in shape, I noticed that everything changed for me, right? I am the most confident I've ever been, and that's because I put in enough reps to prove to myself to know that hey, I am who I say I am. I have put in enough work to know that listen, this is me, and I'm confident in that. So I think that is the reason why you are shy. But guess what? There's a solution to that, right? There is a solution to you being shy right now, and it's to get in the best shape possible, right? It really starts with the gym, right? Now, I've noticed that getting in the best shape possible has improved a lot of things for me, right? And again, like I said, I was not the most confident person. I was not the most, I was very shy, right? But since I got in the best shape possible, I've noticed that I'm able to do better in business. I'm able to do better with women. I'm able to just navigate the world more freely and more confidently, right? Like even just going outside right now and being in a park, that used to be a struggle for me back then. But because I got in great shape, I noticed that things are way easier for me. And I think that can also help you out as well. For most of you that don't know, right? And I've made a few videos already, like at least 6 videos, maybe 8 videos by now, right? And I talked about what I do, right? So I'm a personal trainer, online fitness coach. I help men and women get in the best shape possible. So if you're interested in that, definitely comment the word RIP below. If you're a young man looking to get ripped, comment the word RIP or check out my Instagram for free content and you can use those. But if you want that direct one-to-one help, you can reach out to me and we can, book a call to see how I can help you. So I do that, personal training and online fitness coaching, but I also do day trading, right? And I trade options. Now, that is one of the most risky jobs out there, right? Because you're using your money to leverage and potentially create more income. But guess what comes with that, right? A lot of risk. And with those risks, you can't take those type of risks if you are not confident in yourself, right? Because if you're somebody that lacks the confidence, you're not gonna be able to take risks and be like, damn, okay, let me try X, Y, Z. If it works out, I know I can potentially do this. But if it doesn't work out, I know this could potentially happen, and I am okay with that. You need a certain level of confidence for that to actually go in your mind and you actually accept it. And that's the reason why I think I've been able to do so well with trading is because I actually built myself up, right? Like I improved myself so much as a man by working out and building the best physique that I can possibly, build for myself. And now I'm confident in myself where I can take certain risks, right? For example, even just approaching a girl that I find attractive, doing a cold approach, that's also a risk in itself, right? But guess what? I'm able to do that now, knowing the potential outcomes, right? And I've noticed tremendous improvements. And I think just thinking a few years back, like, damn, I would not be doing this, right? Creating videos like this, I would not be doing this. I remember my first YouTube video that I made, right? I still watch that video today and be like, damn, that was cringy because I couldn't even hold eye contact with the camera. what I was saying didn't really sound the most confident, but I knew I wanted to make videos like that, right? I knew I wanted to make videos like that. So what I did was I just kept making videos, right? Like I have so many people that reach out to me, be like, "Damn, how'd you get so comfortable making videos on camera like that?" But truth is, I was never that comfortable. I was never that confident making videos like that. It wasn't until maybe about 4 or 5 years ago when I really started to see my physique like, damn, okay, yo, I am in great shape. And I feel like that translated into everything, right? Because I'm confident in what I'm talking about and I'm confident in who I am. And so now all I have to do is just literally just talk in front of the camera about what I've done, how I was able to do it, and why it works for me. And then maybe hopefully one of you guys can see it and it helps you out as well. So it's crazy that people reach out to me and ask me how I'm able to do that, but it's really just reps. Like the answer is really just reps. Put in enough reps to build yourself up and know that, damn, okay, I was able to start from this location and now I'm here. But guess what? I was not afraid to go through the little cringy moments to finally see improvements. And so going back to the topic of why you will never achieve or accomplish anything as a man if you're shy and lack confidence, the reason why you'll never accomplish anything as a man if you lack that confidence is because you'll never really be sure of yourself enough to take that risk, knowing that, hey, it can either work out and yeah, the potential outcome is amazing, but also understanding the consequences and the potential losses that you can incur, right? And so unless you have that confidence in yourself to be like, damn, I trust myself so much that I know XYZ can happen, but also XYZ can also happen. But then you accept it because you're confident that, hey, no matter what, if it doesn't work out, I trust myself so much that I'm going to be able to come back from this decision. Right. And so you need that type of confidence. But again, that confidence is only going to come from you being sure of yourself. And guess how you're going to be so sure of yourself? Because if you take getting in shape, right, you start going to the gym, you don't know how long it's going to take for you to reach your ideal, body goals or physique goals, right? You just know, hey, I'm going to start and you're going to give it enough time. And with enough reps, guess what? You're going to see some type of results. But once you actually build that physique, what that is telling your brain is like, damn, I actually can do this, right? And it takes so many good habits to get in shape because guess what? Not a lot of people are in shape, right? Not a lot of people are in shape. If you look around you, you walk around, you'll see there's not many people that are in shape. And that's because it is a difficult thing to do. It is simple, but it's also difficult because you need that discipline. So once you build so many enough good habits, it translates into everything else in life, right? It translates into everything else that you do, right? There's this quote I believe that goes, "How you do one thing is how you do everything." There's definitely some truth to that, right? Because if we're sticking to the example of, okay, well, you're trying to build the best possible physique that you can, right? Okay, once you do that, do you think that's gonna help improve your life in any way? Do you think you're gonna be more confident to take on that risk that has potential downside but also has great upside? Of course you are. Because guess what? You was able to build your dream physique by, I guess you could say, taking a risk, and then you're able to see the positive outcome, right? You're able to see, damn, if I put in enough work, I can actually get the results I'm looking for. And you build so many good habits, it's like, okay, well, what happens if I apply this to something financial? Okay, let me make an investment. Let me put aside this amount of money and wait 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years and see what that return is going to look like in that amount of time frame. And so you do that long enough for so many different areas in your life, you're like, damn, well, I can apply this to literally everything in life. It's just about building those good habits. So that's why I really think if you're shy and lack confidence as a man, you will never accomplish anything. But the good news is there is a solution to that. And I do believe that in my heart that for a man, right, it begins with building the best version of yourself. And one of the keys of doing that is getting in the best shape possible because you're gonna show yourself that, hey, I can have delayed gratification and actually achieve something, right? By putting, because guess what? In order to get a great physique, you're gonna have to cut out junk food. You're gonna have to stop fucking drinking. You're gonna have to stop going out at least every weekend and just bring that to a minimum. There's a lot of sacrifices that you're gonna have to make. But once you make those sacrifices, right, and then you're able to see the results later on, that builds positive habits that translate into everything in life. And then all you gotta do is just apply those good habits, right? That discipline that you learn, that delayed gratification that you learn, that risk taking mentality that you learn into everything else in life. And once you're able to do that, everything changes. So just know there's a solution. Get in the best shape possible, improve yourself, become the man that you always envisioned for yourself. And I promise you, the world is yours. Hope you find this video helpful. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all boys later.